What if the reason you feel stuck isn't because you're lazy, broken, or unlucky, but because you're aiming at the wrong finish line? Let me ask you something uncomfortable. How many times have you quit something, not because you failed, but because progress felt invisible? That's the trap, and today, we break it. We've been sold a lie: go big or go home. But real life doesn't reward big leaps, it rewards endurance. Life is not a sprint, it's a marathon run in ordinary shoes on ordinary days by tired people who keep going anyway. Picture this: a man wakes up at 5:30 a.m., not because he's motivated, not because he's disciplined, but because he told himself, "I'll just sit on the edge of the bed." That's it. Not run, not win, just sit. That moment, feet on the floor, is a win. And here's the part no one tells you: your brain celebrates it. Every small win releases dopamine, the same chemical tied to motivation, focus, and belief. Not after the marathon, not after the promotion, right after the attempt. Your brain doesn't know the difference between tiny and important. It only knows progress happened. Now, flip the script. Most people wait for the big breakthrough, the viral moment, the overnight success, the dramatic transformation. And when it doesn't come, they feel cheated, defeated, ashamed. So they stop. Not because they can't do it, but because they were waiting for fireworks instead of footsteps. Burnout doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from doing work that never feels rewarded. Think about that. When you ignore small wins, you starve your brain, and a starved brain quits. Let me tell you a quick story. A woman wanted to learn a new language. She failed 3 times before. This time, she made one rule: 1 sentence per day. Not fluent, not perfect, 1 sentence. Some days she hated it, some days she forgot, some days she whispered the sentence while brushing her teeth. 6 months later, something strange happened. She didn't just speak the language, she believed she was the kind of person who finishes things. That belief changed everything. Small wins don't just build skill, they rebuild identity. Each tiny victory whispers, "I am someone who keeps going," and that voice gets louder every day. Here's the real secret. Motivation doesn't come first, momentum does. You don't run because you feel strong because you run. You don't feel confident before action, confidence shows up after. The most dangerous day in your journey is the day nothing big happens, because that's when quitting feels logical. But that's also when champions are quietly made. Life's marathon isn't about speed, it's about stacking moments. Drank water today? Win. Sent the email you avoided? Win. Stopped scrolling and breathed for 10 seconds? Win. These aren't small, they're fuel. Every time you celebrate a micro win, you tell your brain, "Do this again." And your brain listens. That's how progress becomes automatic. That's how effort turns into habit. That's how dreams stop feeling heavy. Now, let's slow this down. Toward the end of every marathon, runners hit a wall. Not because their legs fail, but because their mind forgets why they started. Motivation isn't hype, it's memory. It's remembering every step that brought you here. One day, you won't remember the finish line. You'll remember the mornings you almost quit and didn't. The days nothing changed except you showed up. The quiet wins no one clapped for. That's the marathon of life. And the people who make it, they aren't louder, they aren't luckier, they're just faithful to small progress. So don't chase the giant victory, chase the next step, celebrate it, then take another. Because unstoppable progress isn't built in moments of glory, it's built in ordinary seconds you refuse to waste. And that choice, you can make it today.